What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back, and today we are watching Heart Attack Grill menu items ranked worst to best. So if anyone doesn't know about the Heart Attack Grill, it's a place in Las Vegas where they serve the most unhealthy food possible. And I believe if you weigh over, 400 pounds, I believe, you get to eat for free. So they're always encouraging people to eat and eat and eat and get bigger. People have actually died at the Heart Attack Grill, and the guy who runs it, he's kind of a sociopath where he goes, oh, I don't care if they died, they brought me in more attention. So it's a really weird thing. So this channel, this is from Mashed, they're going to rank the Heart Attack Grill menu items from worst to best.
Humongous hot dogs and butterfat milkshakes, there are many wildly over-the-top menu items at the Heart Attack Grill. But how do these meaty monstrosities stack up? Keep watching to see which menu item spanks the rest in
Not
true
gonna lie, some
Heart
of this
Attack
looks
Grill
absolutely
fashion.
delicious.
Meet the 8-patty OCTUPLE bypass. This monstrosity clocks in at 1.5 feet
How are
tall,
you even supposed to
weighs
eat that?
4 pounds, and has a whopping 20,000 calories. If you feel inclined, you can also add bacon to each layer to increase
add
the
more
calories
bacon to
even
it.
more.
That's
But how
awesome.
does a burger with 8 patties taste? Well, just like a burger with 1 patty, only intensified. It might be a lot of fun to dig into with friends, but these burgers are not meant to be ordered and shared amongst the table. In fact, there is a rule printed on the menu forbidding it. One Yelp reviewer described the burgers as a salt bomb. The same reviewer said the cooking technique on the patties could use some work as well, writing the following. They were cooked well done, but surprisingly didn't have a good sear. If you have a desire to drum up a lot of attention,
look at all the
go
juices.
for it. But if you're craving a really good, big burger, you can skip this one. One Yelp reviewer wasn't too pleased that the Heart Attack Grill doesn't offer much flexibility for burger doneness. They only offer well-done burgers. The well-done burger is dry. There is nothing really good about this burger. You are paying more for an experience.
That's not a very good review.
Keep in mind
look at
that
that
all
cheese.
of the other refreshing
Oh my God,
components
look at that
included
gooey
in your
cheese.
typical fast food burger, like
I'm not gonna
lettuce,
lie, it
pickles,
looks
and
delicious.
mayo, are nowhere to be found on Heart Attack Grill burgers.
Good,
That
mayo
makes their
should be
extremely
gone.
large burgers taste
Mayo
even
sucks.
drier. The SEPTUPLE bypass burger is all style with little substance and flavor. So we're rating the 7-patty burger
2 thumbs down.
Kevin from The Office.
Less is definitely more when it comes to burgers. If we're
SEXTUPLE
speaking in terms of pure
bypass
gluttony,
burger?
6 patties are not much better than 7. So if you're someone who likes to go against the grain or prove someone else wrong, then you may want to try Heart Attack
Oh my
Grill's
God, look at all that
SEXTUPLE
cheese.
bypass
Nikocado
burger.
Avocado
But if you're
loved
just
it
a
there,
run-of-the-mill
by the way.
burger lover looking for
I
a
think
deliciously
Nikocado did,
exciting
like, 3
burger,
videos
keep
there.
looking. This burger falls into the same traps as the other larger
God damn, I
burgers.
kinda want a
Not
burger
enough
now.
sauce, too much dry meat, and overall too salty. It's large for the sake of being large, not because
I might
more
have to get a
patties
burger
bring
after
more
this.
flavor. Order this for shock value or because
Oh
you
yeah,
want a
that's the other
spanking
thing.
from the nurses.
So that's the other thing. So if you don't finish your meal, they tie you up to this and they start spanking you. Now I know what you're thinking. Some people, they would pay for that. But yeah, this is a punishment here. Imagine you don't finish your food. The waitress comes over and goes, oh, I see you didn't finish your food. You sure you don't want to finish that? And you go, no. And then they tie you up to this and start spanking you. And everyone's watching.
Because
That'd
there's
be
no way you'll
interesting
order
experience.
this just for sheer enjoyment. A Yelp reviewer summed up the experience of eating any burger at the Heart Attack Grill in one
and you have to
sentence.
wear those,
I could make this burger
hospital
more
gowns,
delicious by
too.
adding spices to the burger. The Yelp reviewer was describing the QUINTUPLE bypass burger, and it seems to be a universal thought that the burgers are missing a very important ingredient, flavor. The chili should add a kick, some
Yeah,
interest,
like,
some sauciness,
if you're gonna eat that
and
much,
moisture,
you want
but
some flavor.
sadly, it does not. You could eat this entire burger if you feel motivated, but our suggestion is to subtract 1 patty from whatever you think you can reasonably eat and order that. That way you can avoid being paddled, unless you're into that sort of thing, of course. At the Heart Attack Grill, the fries are deep
Loaded
fried in lard.
FLATLINER
Would you expect
fries?
anything less?
God,
Because
that's
of the
all lard, too.
They're oily, but have a bit of crispiness to them.
Oh my
They've
God.
been compared to
Oh my God, they
McDonald's
deep fry it not in oil, but in lard? God damn.
fries, so you can expect a thin and crunchy fry when you order them plain.
This lard is gonna go.
That's the sociopath right there.
Melt itself.
Oh my
into
god,
those
that lard
fries.
just goes right on the fries.
They're tasty enough, but nothing spectacular, and you may need to add some salt. If, however, you order them topped with chili and cheese or chili cheese and bacon, they'll lose a little bit of structure.
Oh
they
my
certainly
God,
come out of the
actually
kitchen
looks
looking
very
tempting, but
delicious.
the texture falls flat shortly after arriving at the table. This is a matter of preference, of course,
I kinda
because
want
soggy
that.
fries
I'm not
are the
gonna lie, I
perfect fries
kinda
to
want
eat with a
that.
fork. But the reason these don't get a higher position is because the addition of chili doesn't boost their flavor.
Oh, fuck
One Yelp
that, I
reviewer
love
was
chili.
able
Oh, that
to
looks like
pinpoint the
disgusting
exact
chili,
reason
though.
the chili gets a downvote,
Oh my God, it
saying,
looks like
the
dog
lard
food.
flavor in the chili leaves a
That's not
strange
chili.
feeling in the mouth.
That is
When
not
a hot
chili.
dog is made well, there's little that
Coronary
can top it. From the
dog,
soft
awesome.
bun to the crisp skin to the toppings, it just screams summertime indulgence. The Heart Attack Grill tried their hand at one of America's favorite snacks, and like everything they serve up, the hot dog is
Oh, it's
larger
bacon,
than life.
too.
One Yelp reviewer said this of the hulking hot dog: "Beware, the hot dog is not a smaller portion option. This is the largest hot dog I have ever seen." So if you're thinking of ordering an item that has a more reasonable portion size, think again, because the half-pound coronary dog is far from reasonable. As with the Heart Attack Grill's
Yeah, that's a
burgers,
lot
you
of
have
meat.
the option to top your hot dog with chili, cheese, and
That
or
does not
bacon
look
as
like
well.
chili at
But
all.
unfortunately, the Heart Attack Grill has overdone it on the salt
Oh,
this
man,
time.
can you imagine
One
that coming
TripAdvisor
out?
reviewer spoke on
Oh
the
my God,
saltiness
that'd
of
be
the
so
coronary
spicy.
dog, saying the following: "I got the hot dog as well, which was massive, but extremely salty. I love salty foods, but by the end of the hot dog, it was too much." The hot dog
Oh, yeah,
buns
the
are
amount
also
of salt
plain
in, like,
and
the
dry.
cheese,
There are
the
no
chili,
frills
the
here,
actual
so
hot
don't
dog.
expect any sort of fancy sauce to
Oh my
bring
God, that would
any
add
kind
up.
of balance and moisture. Overall, it's not bad, but at the end of the day, it's just a really big hot dog. In 2012, the quadruple bypass burger made Guinness World Record
Oh, look
history
at it
as the
just-
most calorific
Oh, it's
burger
coming off the
commercially
side there.
available with its very own page on the Guinness World Records website. It is indeed 9,982 calories.
Wow, almost 10,000 calories.
And the goal is for diners to finish it in one sitting. It's not clear why the larger 5, 6, 7, and 8 patty burgers have not made the Guinness Book of World Records, but perhaps they haven't been submitted. 4 patties are still probably too much food for the average
Oh my
person to
God.
comfortably consume, but its completion is more attainable than Heart Attack Grill's other options. If you're feeling up for it, you can always add on some optional bacon slices, 20 to be exact. The burger is a hair
20
above
bacon
average,
slices?
but not outstanding. If you go with the intention to have a great time and stuff yourself silly, you will probably enjoy this burger. 3 half-pound beef patties
Triple
are just the right
bypass
size to
burger?
hold in your hand and actually take a bite out of. With 3 half-pound patties, the
Those
burger
are some
meat maintains
thick,
some balance
tomatoes
with the
right
bun.
there, too.
Because of this balance,
Not a big
along
fan
with
of
the
tomatoes,
gooey,
though.
melty cheese, the burger is not totally dry, as is the case with some of the
Now
larger
hiring
burgers
hot
on this
nurses.
list.
I
Each
like
burger
it in the
comes
can.
topped with
That's
chili,
awesome.
onion, tomato, and cheese, but bacon, as always, is an option
I would
for
take
a
the
little
tomato
extra
off of
cash.
that.
If you do order bacon on the triple bypass burger, you'll end up with 15 pieces of crispy goodness atop your
15
burger.
pieces
The
of
triple
bacon.
bypass burger strikes a decent balance of filling, flavor, and fun, but for us, the ratio between meat, bun, and toppings.
Can you imagine though? Just you're eating that and you actually finish that and then it just sitting all in your stomach. And the moment you stand up and you feel all that, oh my god. Oh my god, that would be, oh god. You might have to throw up
Could still
at
be
that point.
improved. Heart Attack Grill's single bypass burger is for the timid who don't want to tackle the
I
larger
like
burgers.
chili, but that is
it's also
disgusting
the
looking
purest
chili.
expression of the burger and the best way to really taste just how good of a burger the Heart Attack Grill can make. The good news is that it's a decent burger. As mentioned previously, there's no requesting doneness, so if you're a lover of rare burgers, you're out of luck. The salt to meat ratio is perfect in the single bypass burger because there's just 1 half-pound patty on a bun.
Yeah, you don't
it's
have,
a
like,
good
8 of
starting
them on
point
there.
for the rest of the menu and also just the right size to pair with sides. Yet another Heart Attack Grill menu item
Onion
deep fried
rings?
in pure lard is the onion rings. If you plan to order these,
Oh, those
expect
look
a portion
delicious.
large enough to feed 3 or 4 diners.
My God,
They're
I want
absolutely
those.
delicious and crisp to perfection, not dripping in grease
Those
like
look
you
so
might
good.
expect from a product cooked in lard. And if you've ever had ill-prepared onion rings, then you know how important
Oh,
the
yeah, when
filling
they get,
is.
like, soggy
The
and
onion
stuff.
inside these is cooked wonderfully and has a little bite while also being soft enough to be enjoyable. If you have to choose between the fries and the onion rings, do yourself a favor
Oh, yeah,
and
onion
order
rings.
the onion rings. You'll
No
be so
doubt.
happy you did. The larger format burgers are
Double
a bit
bypass
overwhelming.
burger?
You might say they're too much of a good thing, but the smaller format burgers are a more realistic way to approach a burger from the Heart Attack Grill.
Look at the
double
cheese and the
bypass
chili
burger
just
is perhaps the
dripping right
perfect
off.
balance between extreme and realistic.
That doesn't look
it
too bad
includes
right
two
there.
patties with your choice of chili,
Oh, you just have to
cheese,
put that
and or
disgusting
bacon.
chili on.
There's less topple risk with the smaller burgers, so you'll be able to manage this and also take a solid bite. If the meat is the main star of a burger, then the bun is the most important supporting cast member. The bun of the double stayed in one piece and held up against the chili and the grease from the two patties. While the double bypass burger isn't groundbreaking by any stretch, at the Heart Attack Grill, you come for the burgers and stay for the experience.
Okay, let's see what's number
We
one.
know that the star of a burger joint should be the burgers,
Butter
but
fat
we just
milkshake.
couldn't waste this opportunity to highlight the deliciousness
Oh, that
that
looks
is the
like,
Heart Attack Grill's butter fat milkshake.
Oh, it looks like something
they come
else,
in
all
either
right.
chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry, and can be topped with whipped cream vodka.
Looks like something
These
a dog
regular-looking
just,
milkshakes
put
are
on a
actually
lawn.
butterfat shakes, and to highlight that fact, they add a thick pat of butter atop your shake.
Oh
Butterfat
my
is
God.
the fat that's
Oh.
in cream. It adds flavor, texture,
That
and
looks
color
so
to butter.
disgusting.
Needless to say, it is rather rich, and any shake made with
That
butterfat
is absolutely
will also
disgusting.
be rich and creamy.
Our restaurant serves bad for you food. Other restaurants serve
Yeah, this is a
bad for you
sociopath right
food.
here.
We're honest, they're not.
Beyond just its flavor,
Well, he's
we
fair in
love
that
the
point.
shake because it's
He
the
is
perfect option if you
outright
don't want
saying
to
how bad
commit to
it
an
is.
entire sit-down meal. You can order a shake to go and still get a feel for the vibe of
That
the
looks
Heart Attack
disgusting. Looks
Grill.
like a turd in a
Check
cup.
out one of our newest videos right here.
Oh yeah, so that was something. Some of it looks delicious, like the onion rings. Oh my god, the onion rings look so good. The fries look good. The single burger looks okay. What popular breakfast foods look like when people first started eating them? That sounds like an interesting video. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you guys like that. Click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.